call our startup journey. And all startup journeys, they typically start here with an idea, right here at the bottom. And each one of these represents one of our startups. And as you can see, where they are along the journey. So we know exactly where they are in terms of along their journey. And these are the ones that have grown and become sizable organizations that have raised a lot of money financially. That's one of the KPIs. Key performance indicators for success, as well as creating many jobs across Pakistan as well.
Before NIC मेरी जो स्टार्टअप थी या मेरी जो अपनी लाइफ थी जर्नी थी वो टोटली डिफरेंट था. एक बैकवर्ड एरिया में था, मुझे नेटवर्किंग में इशू हो रही थी और भी बहुत सारी चीज़ें थे.
सो NIC में आके बिल्कुल एक एक्सपोजर हमें मिल गया कि हाँ यार, इफ़ यू हैव द पोटेंशियल, इफ़ यू हैव द आइडियाज़, सो NIC इज़ द बेस्ट प्लेस कि आप लोग अपने आइडियाज़ और अपने प्लान्स को एग्जीक्यूट कर लें.
This is a government building, and in 2016 we took over this building. It was a derelict building, and as you can see, we've kind of created a more modern environment where people can come and take a look. We have a small cafeteria here, and this cafe is run by a startup themselves as well. And this is, as I mentioned, the Ministry of IT and Telecom. And towards the back, if you look, you'll find our sponsors, Mobilink Jazz, which is one of our partners here. In 2016, we used to wear masks just to come here, even though it was pre-COVID. Today, alhamdulillah, I'm happy to share with you that it is an award-winning facility. In fact, if you just come over here, I can show you the award as well. So this is not just a Pakistani award. This was actually an interior office design award that we won as part of the Asia Pacifics. This was given to us in Thailand. So it demonstrates that, and I think this is probably the only government building that actually has a award like this. Once you get into the facility, you'll have access to these kind of rooms, which are again free of cost. In addition to that, we have these type of rooms as well. Assalamu alaikum. Sorry to interrupt, guys. We have this kind of environment where you have a training facility where you can come in, bring your own trainers, or you can use one of our trainers for different type of training that you need.
Do you lease it out also? Companies?
Yeah. I mean, one of our ideas is to be self-sustainable, so companies can actually rent out the facility as well. It's a much cooler place than the other hotels that people go to. If you are lucky enough to make it into the incubation program, then what will happen is you'll get a table like this, and this table will allow your team to be based here, and you can then have your team 5, 6, 7 people. If it's a small team, then you get to share with other people. Sharing, community building, and supporting each other is very, very important to us. We tend to focus on what we call the fourth industrial revolution technologies. So it's in machine learning, artificial intelligence, big data, virtual reality, augmented reality, gaming, cybersecurity. So all those fourth industrial revolution technologies. We have these small rooms where people can simply go in and make a phone call without disturbing everybody else around. One of the things you'll notice is that the majority of people here are young, so we're focusing on the youth who are technology enabled. And also I'm happy to share with you that it's a very friendly, safe environment, so you'll have a lot of young women here working here as well.
NIC has a very friendly and relaxed environment. We'll be hiring in future as well, so I think that it's going to be a very good place for the employees to work as well.
In addition to this, one of the salient features that we have at the National Incubation Center is our usability lab. This is sponsored by our partners Jazz, and in this particular lab we have high-tech equipment. It's about $100,000 and it's just glasses. So the glasses that you put them on, they record everything that you're looking at wherever you look, and it also records your eye movement. So if you, for example, from an e-commerce perspective, your user experience on the mobile, if your buy button is here but nobody's looking there, because we develop heat maps of where people are looking, then you need to change that to another place. So it's used for training purposes as well. Another interesting part that we have here is our what we call our maker space. And if you look just on this side, you'll find a lot of equipment here for building their prototypes. Within this facility, we also have 3D printers, high-speed performance computers for animation, for gaming, for various other activities. We have a small studio here where you can record a podcast, or you can record your sales pitch, or you can record a training session and you can share that with a lot of other people as well.
जिस यूनिवर्सिटी से मैं जब पास आउट हूँ तो मेरे पास कोई प्रैक्टिकल वर्क नहीं था, मतलब प्रैक्टिकल एक्सपीरियंस नहीं था, मैं कुछ प्रेजेंट नहीं कर पाता था या कुछ कर नहीं सकता था। अब यहाँ पे आए, यहाँ पे सब कुछ प्रैक्टिकल है, बिजनेस चलता कैसे है वो वहाँ सीखा यहाँ पे।
Here we have what we call our second co-working space, and again you'll see tables where people are working on their own startup ideas, and as I said, as a team they work on those ideas and they bring them up. I'm also happy to share with you, if you notice that a lot of the lights are switched off right now, especially on this side, because we use sunlight harvesting. That allows us to reduce the cost of our utility bills, which is very important nowadays. Again, some more rooms at the back for making Zoom calls, meetings without disturbing everybody else. Islamabad, of course, is a beautiful place, so with this kind of rain that we have, it gives us an opportunity to spend some time outside as well, lots of greenery. In keeping with our religious and cultural values, we have prayer areas here separately, obviously for men and women. We have an auditorium downstairs that has a capacity of 250 people for big events, graduation ceremonies, etc., etc. One of the other things that we're very proud of is our daycare center here, and basically what happens is that our young mothers, they bring their children with them. We take care of their kids, they take care of the work. They're only a minute's walk away, but they also have live streaming access. Only the mothers have access, so they can see their children in real time. The entire facility is wheelchair friendly, so you can come from the car park, there are ramps, etc., etc., and we have a lift that allows us to come here. This is what we call our session hall, and within the session hall we have different types of training sessions. We've developed our own curriculum, and that curriculum is 16 weeks spread over the year, where domain experts and mentors, they come and share their knowledge, share their experiences, share their expertise in terms of how to build a startup, or how to do a particular UI UX, or how to do a user journey, or how to do a product market fit, or how to do, for example, product market testing. And we also are supported by the government organizations like the SCCP, FBR, State Bank of Pakistan, in terms of how we can help them change their policy. So we're very fortunate that we work very closely with them, and we've managed to change government policy based on some of the feedback that we've given here. I personally am very privileged, I feel very humbled, I feel very blessed to have an opportunity to work with such dynamic young people, and also to help contribute towards the betterment of not only Pakistan but at the individual level some of the people's lives.
तो यहाँ पे आने के बाद बहुत सारे इन्वेस्टर्स से मिली, डेली बेस पे डिफरेंट स्टार्टअप से हमारी इंटरेक्शन होती है, डिफरेंट चीज़ों को हम डिस्कस करते हैं, न्यू इनोवेशंस पे काम करते हैं.
They are not offering only the place, they are offering the mindset like founders का.
मैंने यहाँ देखा है, लोग यहाँ पे आते हैं जिनको बात करने का अंदाज़ नहीं है, जिनको काम करने का अंदाज़ नहीं है, बिल्कुल ही फ्रेश ग्रेजुएट्स हैं, कुछ अभी भी स्टूडेंट्स हैं, और यहाँ पे आने के बाद उनकी ज़िंदगी बदल गई है.